It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with the best.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
Hi, good afternoon, one and all. Welcome back. Now, as a part of our discussion regarding quadratic equations, let's see some more questions today. So, as I am focusing more on subject, less on technique, today in this class, I will be focusing on technique and also class. Okay. Now, before start, technique and also the subject, right? And before start of the class, let me introduce myself. This is NLN Sharma. And my best CAT score was 99.83 in 2011, and these are my credentials. Now when you use my code NLN10, yes, you'll get 10% discount. Apart from the 10% discount, now you will get guidance of all these subjects from me. Now why me? I am ranked 33 in overall category of GATE and DSC and rank 1 in math and chemistry category. Right now, I have dealt more than 50,000 plus students till date for CAT, UPSC and GATE and DSC. Now when you use my code, is it only my guidance? No, you will get my entire group guidance, right, from Bhima sir, Vishal sir, Negi sir, right? It lasts finally to me. Now, what is the difference between Iconic and Plus, and what are the advantages when you choose Iconic over Plus? Now everybody know in Iconic you will be assigned with a personal coach exclusively. That everybody know, and he will be giving you the best study planner and instant the best material for each and every topic. Okay, this is fine. Now the most important feature in this personal coach is, as most of the students get stuck up in applicative part, this is where your coach will be helpful, right? Each and every test will be analyzed and your mistakes will be identified and they are rectified, right? So that you can boost up your score after you rectifying your mistakes. The next one, you can speak to your favorite educator one-to-one by booking a Zoom session so that you can speak about your preparation in and out. You will be getting access to Ravindra Babu Raula sir's Raudra coding classes completely when you choose Iconic. Of course, whatever you get in Plus, you will get in Iconic also. Now, what do you get in Plus? In Plus, the classes will be on live pattern, which will be in English and Hindi. And you can choose your own courses and batches according to your need, right? Comprehensive course, crash course, right? Rank improvement batch, doubt solving sessions, weekly tests, right? Quizzes. Got a point there? Now, how much you have to invest there? Now, if you are choosing Plus and if you are opting for 24-month subscription, it will be costing you on an average of 58 rupees per day, the lowest, where you will get India's the best educators to teach for you. Now, when you use my code NLN10, you will get 10% off, and after 10% discount, the price will be 42,480 for 24 months. For 12 months, it will be 29,205 after discount when you use my code NLN10, and this is for 18 months. Coming to Iconic, it will be 45,225 after discount when you use my code NLN10 for 12 months, and this is for 18 and 24 months. And these are the batches which are going to start from 6th October, so that those who are serious can subscribe to these batches, enroll for these batches. You can start your preparation, right? Chalo, let's go to our discussion. So I have done the basics, I have done some questions. So let us continue the question series what we have done there. This is the question that I have done in the previous class. Let's come to the next one. Next one. Oh, 1 second here. The question. This is the question there. So I little bit extend it. Okay, fine. Now observe that this is the question given there. 16 into e to the power of 2x plus 1 minus 32 into 3 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 0, and all your options are in logarithmic format. Logarithm format. So how to solve this? So this is the equation given there here. I'll write down the equation. 16 into e to the power of 2x plus 1 minus 32 into 3 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now can I write down the same thing? Yes, this is in the format of a to the power of m plus a to the power of n. Now how can I write down this? So see here, see, can I write down like this? So this is not e here, this is 3. This is not e, this is 3. This is what missed down there, right? This is 3, not e. 3 to the power of 2x. So can I write down like this? 6a to the power of m into a to the power of n, 3 to the power of 1. 6 3s are 48. Can I write down this equation like this? 48 into 3 to the power of 2x. Is it okay for you? Minus 32 into 3 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 0. So I'll take down 4 as common there. So at last finally if I take 4 as common there, 12 into 3 to the power of x, I'll write down like this, whole square, minus, if I take 4 common there, it will be 8 into 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 0. So how can I write down this? Ab dekho, this is a quadratic equation. Am I right? So where in the 3 to the power of x you can substitute some more value and you can write down there. Let us keep it aside and then write it later. So if you multiply, your product of roots has to be 12. If you add, it has to be minus 8. So how shall we do this? 8 matlab, is it 6 2s are? Perfectly it is 6 2s are. So I can write down the same equation like this: 12 into 3 to the power of x whole square minus 6 into 3 to the power of x minus 2 into 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 0. So by this what can I do? I can take down roots there. What I will do is I will take down 6 into 3 to the power of x as common. So what will be the leftover there? 2 into 3 to the power of x will be remained common, minus 1. And here also I will take down minus 1 as common. So 2 into 3 to the power of x will be left over. It will be minus 1. Am I right? So finally the roots will be 6 into 3 to the power of x minus 1 into 2 to the power of 2 into 3 to the power of x minus 1 will be the roots there. So by this what can I write down? So so sorry, I have to write down the bracket like this here. 6 into 3 to the power of x, 6 into 3 to the power of x. Now this is the point there. This. So finally, see, this will be 3 to the power of x is nothing but equal to 1 by 6, and 3 to the power of x is nothing but equal to 1 by 2. So as the options are in logarithm format, I will convert them into logarithms. Right? Can I write down like this? 1 second here, 1 second. One second, give me 1 second. Right, now 3 to the power of x is 1 by 6. I will convert it into logarithms as they are in exponents. Now base, power, value. Right, now your base is nothing but how much? Log 3. Right, now is equal to x. Now your answer value is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 can be written as is equal to x. So can I write down this as minus 1 into log base 3 is equal to x. Now can I write down like this? Right, can I write down like this? So see here, log base 3 1 by 2 is equal to x. Now can I write down my x as minus 1 minus into log base 3 2 is equal to x. Is there any option there? Minus 1, yes, and your option number A will satisfy there. Quadratics and logarithms combinedly together, yes. So let's go for the next one here. If one root of the cubical equation is reciprocal of one another, yes. Now I am expecting answer for this here. Let's see how many can solve this. So try this. If one of the root of, so there will be 3 roots for sure that everybody know. So what will be the thing there? So nobody, see here. If one, so there will be 3 roots everybody know, right? One root of the cubic equation ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0 is reciprocal of one another. What is the condition that the coefficient satisfy? Okay, so can I write down like this? Alpha reciprocal means, can I write down this as 1 by alpha comma beta, and this will work out for sure. So see here, I will write down the quotient equation first of all. Is this the quotient equation? Yes, cubical equation. So see here, can I write down this x cube? Now normally it has to be minus here, but there is plus, so automatically this will be happening there, minus b by a into x square, general equation format, na? Plus yes, this will be plus only, so c by a into x. Next it will be minus, but there is plus there, so automatically I have to write down this as minus d by a is equal to 0. Now this is your quadratic equation. Okay, now product of roots is nothing but alpha into 1 by alpha into beta is equal to minus d by a. So beta is equal to minus d by a. Done. So merely substitute this value there, that will be happening there. So can I, in the given equation, so in the given equation I'll write down like this, a into minus d by a into whole cube plus b into minus d by a whole square plus c into minus d by a, am I right or wrong, plus d is equal to 0. So see here, a will get cancelled off. Now your LCM will be a square. So otherwise I'll write down like this, right? Minus dq by a square plus, now b into d square by a square. So this will be minus c into d by a plus d is equal to 0. Now what will be the LCM? It will be a square. Everybody know, if it is a square, this will be the equation, the minus d square plus bd square minus acd plus dA square is equal to 0. So this LCM will go to right hand side. Finally, can I write down this as d cube, or otherwise see here, I can take d common from all the equations. So finally I can write down this as d square plus AC is equal to BD plus A square. Will you accept with me? Done. So can I write down this value as like this, d square plus AC is equal to BD plus A square? Yes, your C option will work out. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Chalo, let us go for the next one. So yes, now this is very easy, ma. Those who can write down the equation perfectly can easily solve this question, or otherwise it will take so much time. I'll be giving you 2 minutes for this. Try to solve this. How many questions are left over? Let's check this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 questions, right? We can complete it. Just 8 questions. The coefficients of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 satisfy the condition 64ac is equal to 15b square. Find the condition satisfied by the coefficients of the equation whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c. Oh, itna hai question mein. So two equations, and the second equation is reciprocal, it seems. Oh, this is very easy, ma. You can make it very easily. Those who have followed my previous classes can easily solve this, right? You can take very, very easily. I just gave you in the sections also, right? Any answers? You can make it very, very easily here. Right? Now, the coefficients of the equation ax square plus bx plus c satisfy the condition 64ac is equal to 15b square. Find the condition satisfied by the coefficients of the equation whose roots are reciprocal. As I said there, alpha becomes 1 by alpha. Am I right or wrong? So automatically see here a into reciprocal matlab, can I write down like this, 1 by x whole square plus b into 1 by x plus c is equal to 0. Now, can I write down like this, a by x square? So at last finally the equation will become cx square plus bx plus a is equal to 0. Now you closely observe there, this is the original equation. Original equation I'll write down red ink. The original equation is ax square plus bx plus c. Now, did your replace, I mean shuffled? No, it didn't get shuffled. So automatically 15b square will be same only. A plus c came, c plus a came, a into c or c into a, both will be same and your answer will be same. 64ac is equal to 15b square. Will you accept with me? Yes, perfectly. Same answer will be there. Is there any option there? 64ac is equal to 15b square. Right. Already we have done this question. I have repeated the same question there. Sorry. I'll go back to the next one. This one. This one I am expecting you to solve. So let's see. In geometric progression, I explained you arithmetic. Take about geometric progression. I'll give you 2 minutes for this. So one question is avoided. So automatically we can complete 6 questions mark. We can do it fast. Don't worry. The condition for the roots of the equation, cubical equation is given there, so there will be 3 roots. So see here, same format So this is your cubical equation. So I'll write down in general format. General format will be x cube. The next one will be minus, but there it is plus. So automatically sum of roots will be minus 3q by p into x square. So it will be plus there. So next one will be plus only, which will be 3r by p into x plus this will be minus of, as the question equation is in the format of plus, you have to write on this s by p minus s by p is equal to 0. Now see here, this is your product of roots alpha into beta into gamma, but the roots are in geometric progression it seems. So can I write down this, as my aim is to at last find out only one root, I will substitute those one root in the given equation and then I will find out the answer. So if I write down in this format alpha by beta comma alpha into beta, now exactly they are in geometric progression. If I these are the product of roots alpha by beta into alpha into beta is equal to minus s by p. Am I right or wrong? Because this is product of roots, everybody know. So at last finally what happens, you will get one thing there which is nothing but alpha cube. Alpha cube is equal to minus s by p alpha is equal to minus s by p one by 3. So just merely substitute those root in the given question. So p into minus s by p whole cube plus 3q into minus s by p into whole square plus 3 into r into minus s by p in the given question equation. In the place of x I am writing down all these things. These are the roots now. Plus s is equal to 0. Done. Now this is 1 by 3, right? 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 by 3. Okay. Now so 1 by 3, this is q cube now, which will become 3 by 3. Am I right or wrong? So it will become 1. This p will get cancelled. This minus s and this plus s will get cancelled. At last finally what will, this is minus now. So what shall I do? I'll write down like this 3q into s by p, because this will become positive as it is square 2 by 3. And this minus will go to right hand side, which will become 3r into s by p whole to the power of 1 by 3. Minus become plus now. So I will cube on both sides. Cubing on both sides, what happened there? It will become this 3 and this 3 gets cancelled off. So q cube. So square s square, one s will be left over. S will be left over here. Am I right or wrong? P cube will be there. PP will get cancelled off here. So at last what will be left? Q cube. Yes means. So what is the thing that cubing means square will be left over na. Q cube into s, fine, will be here, one p will be left over, p yes, p will be left over. This will be r cube into p. Am I right or wrong? This 1p square will get cancelled off and this is the leftover thing. Is there any such option there? Q cube, yes, and this is your option. Perfectly done. Let's come to the next one. This is very easy ma. If this type of questions, Hornell theorem approach, just you substitute the values there, you will get the answer. So see here, I will substitute minus 1 there. So see here, 6 into minus 1 whole to the power of 4. Minus 6 into minus 24 into minus 1 whole square, minus 6 into plus 6 is equal to 0. minus completely, this will be 6 ma. This will be minus, again this will be 6, minus 24. So this will be plus 6. This will be plus 6. 6, 6, 12. 24 minus 24 will become 0. So merely your B option will be true option, or there is no such option will satisfy. You can check the remaining options also. This is one more best way. In the previous case, I have solved with the procedure. So with cubic, so you see here I have solved same thing, fourth order equation, change it into alpha, beta, gamma, theta, and made two quadratic equation, and then clubbed it and then found out the answers there. So it takes more time, right? So this is the technique there, which will be very, very helpful. Done. Right, we will solve this question little bit later, ma. We will solve this question. I want you guys to solve this question. Try this, 2 minutes. So we are coming to end. Done. Now observe this question there. The roots, the values of x, not modulus of x, of the equation modulus of x square, I'll write down here. Modulus of x square plus 6 into modulus of x, or alpha and beta. Values of x are alpha and beta, it seems, not modulus of x. Minus 55 is equal to 0. One of the roots of py square plus qy plus r is equal to 0 is alpha beta times the other root, it seems. Which of the following can be concluded? First of all, let's find out this. This is 55. Can I take down 11 5s? Yes. So the roots will be 11 5 matlab plus 11 modulus of x minus 5 is equal to 0, right? So modulus of x value is nothing but equal to 5. So x value will also be equal to plus or minus 5. Done. So can I take down my alpha beta as like this? So you have to take down x values there. Can I take down this as 5 comma minus 5, or it can be minus 5 comma 5 also? Am I right or wrong? Yes, perfectly. So let's come to the next equation, second equation. This is your first equation. Second equation, let us suppose take y1 and y2 are the roots. One of the roots of py square is alpha beta times the other root. So let us suppose take this one root is y1. This will be alpha beta times y2. So sum of roots is nothing but y1 plus y2. So can I take down this as alpha beta plus 1 into y2? Yes. What will be the product of roots? y1 into y2 will be how much? Alpha beta into y square. Am I right or wrong? y2 square. y2 square. So I have to frame my question in this options format. So I'll do this thing. y1 plus y2 whole square divided by y1 plus y2. y1 into y2, not y1 plus y2. So can I write down the same thing as alpha beta plus 1 y2, and y2 in the denominator and numerator will get cancelled off, divided by alpha beta. Right. Now you closely observe there, I can write down the same equation like this. Y square minus q by p into y plus r by p is equal to 0. So these are sum of roots, these are product of roots. Am I right or wrong? I'll write down the same thing, right? So sum of roots is minus q by p whole square divided by product of roots is nothing but r by p is equal to alpha beta plus 1 is nothing but how much here? Minus 5 into 5 will be minus 25 plus 1 whole square. Alpha into beta is nothing but how much here? Minus 25. Right? So this will be positive, right? Q square. Now p square, p will be get cancelled off. So will be rp. So minus 24 is nothing but 576. This minus 25 in the denominator will come on to the numerator, divided by 25 will be there. So 25 q square is equal to minus 576 rp is the answer. Am I right or wrong? So let's see, any options are there. Minus 576 PR, yes, your A option exactly satisfies there. Perfectly done. And same question I have repeated, ma. We'll do this question, you can do it very easily. Yeah, last two questions, right? So observe this question there. I'll be giving you 2 minutes for this. It is a combination of linear equations and also quadratic equations. I'm expecting you guys to solve this question. So one thing for sure, the system of linear equations ax plus 3y is equal to p and 3x plus by is equal to q has no solution, it seems. So if a system of linear equations doesn't have any solution, then how shall we do this? Anybody in the comment section box, right? If the system doesn't have any linear equation solution, so see here, these are the equations. Ax plus 3y is equal to p, 3x plus by is equal to q. This system of linear equation doesn't have any solution, it seems. Can I write down like this? A by 3, is this the thing there? 3 by b is not equal to p by q. Am I right or wrong? If the system doesn't have any solution, no solution. So I have explained you the same thing in ratio, proportion, and A, B, P are real numbers. No, okay. The quadratic equation ax square minus 10x plus b is equal to 0 has roots c and d, where c is greater than d and a is not greater than 0. You are asked to find out a into c value. So I'll crisscross this and then I'll find out a into b is nothing but equal to 9. So for this equation I will find out the roots there here. Everybody know how to find out root. I will find out positive root plus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So I'll write down the positive root, right? So see here in the place of b, ax square plus b minus 10 is there. Minus 10 into b minus b will minus 1 will be 10 plus root of minus 10 into minus 10 will be 100 minus 4. A is nothing but a only. B is nothing but ab. C is nothing but b. So in the place of ab, can I substitute 9 there? Yes. So divided by 2a. Finally 36, 64, it will be 8. So 18 by, so 9 by a will be the root there. Am I right or wrong? So dekho yaar, you are one of the root. Let us suppose take c. C is nothing but equal to 9 by a, one of the root. So automatically you are asked to find out a into c. What is a into c? Is it 9? Yes, it is perfectly 9, and this is your answer there. Exactly done. So once you know the logic there, you can easily solve the question there. Yeah. Let's come to the next one. This one, last one. We'll solve this question and then we'll end it. If a is a natural number, and both the roots of the quadratic equation ax square minus 15x plus k is equal to 0 are prime numbers. So both the roots are prime numbers. The sum of all possible values of k is nothing but equal to. Done. So I'll take down like this. So this is the equation here. What this is the equation. Let us write down this equation like this: x square minus, so 15 by a, this is sum of roots, so minus b by a na, so it has to be this is minus na, so this has to be positive only, right? Correct only. X plus k by a, this is product of roots, is equal to 0. Okay, so let us suppose take your sum of roots is nothing but 15 by a. Alpha plus beta has to be equal to 15 by a. So see here, matlab your 15 has to be divisible by a. What are the values that you can take for a? 1, 3, 5, 15. Let's check each and everything. Whatever satisfies, I'll keep that value there. A is equal to 1. If a is equal to 1, my sum will be equal to 15. If my sum is equal to 15, I have to break down this 15 into 2 parts, and those 2 must be prime numbers only here. So there is only one chance, 2, 13. Am I right or wrong? Is there any other part? You cannot make 1 and 11 and 4. 4 is not a prime number. You have to break down into 2 parts. Those 2 parts must be prime only. Yes, perfectly. Now what will be your k? Now dekho, your k by a value is nothing but equal to 26, and your a value is nothing but equal to 1. So my k value is nothing but equal to 26. This is 1. Let's come to the next one. A is equal to 3. If a is equal to 3, my sum will be 15 by a, 3, and the sum of the roots will be equal to 5. and there is only one chance you can break down into 2 comma 3 only. So the product of roots k by a is nothing but equal to 6, and your a value is nothing but equal to 3. So my k value is nothing but equal to 18. Okay. Next, if a is equal to 5, then what will be my sum? Sum will be equal to 3, and you cannot break down this 3 into 2 prime numbers, so there is no chance there. If a is equal to 15, and the same thing should happen there, sum is equal to 1, and 1 cannot be break down into 2 numbers of prime numbers, right? Done. So the available k values is 18 plus next number is 26. So is it 44? Sum of all possible values is nothing but given as 44. And this is your question there. Perfectly done. So let's come to the next one. So let's do 2 more questions here which I have left out in the thing there. This one. Now try this question there. Let's see how many can solve this. Quadratic equations and function, there is no difference. Once you can break down the number perfectly, you can solve this question very easily. Try this. 2 more questions, we'll do it and we'll end it, as I have solved all the best questions. There are some more questions, right? So I should have made you to solve. I forgot to get those questions. Anyone answers? So your aim is to break down 15 into simpler parts to solve there. So how do you break there? So first of all, see here, I know this value here. F of 4 is equal to 24. And a function f is defined as f of a plus b is equal to f of a plus f of b plus 2ab. And you are asked to find out f of root of f of 15 plus 1, it seems. So first of all, I'll write down f of 4. Why I will write down like this means, see here 15 I'll break down as 14. 14 I'll break down as 6 plus 8 and 1. So see here, I'll write down like this. Why I broke down like this? You can break down in your own format here. That doesn't mean that you have to do only like this. F of 4 can be written as f of 2 plus f of 2 plus 2 into 2 into 2. Now what will be your answer there? Now f of 2 into f of 2 will be equal to finally 24 minus 8 is nothing but 16. F of 2 will be equal to 8. Okay, done. Now I will find out f of 1 by r. F of 2 can be written as 2 into f of 1. I'll write down directly, right, so that you can understand this. F of 1 plus f of 1 plus 2 into 1 into 1. 8 minus 6, so f of 1 will be equal to 3. Am I right or wrong? Okay, then I will find out f of 6. I will find out f of 8. then I will find out f of 14, then I will find out f of 15. Okay, fine. F of 6 can be written as f of 4 plus 2. Am I right or wrong? So this is f of 4 plus f of 2 plus 2 into 4 into 2. Right, now what will be the answer there? 24 plus 8, 32, 32 plus 16, oh, 48. Yes, is it 48? Perfectly done. I'll write on reading. Next one is f of 8, then automatically I'll get f of 14. F of 8 can be written as f of 4 plus 4. So 2 into f of 4 plus 2 into 4 into 4 is nothing but equal to how much here? 4 4s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 plus 48 is nothing but 80. Now f of 14, I'll write down f of 14. F of 14 is nothing but equal to f of 8 plus f of 6 2 into 8 into 6. Now f of 8 is 48 plus 80 plus 2 into 8 into 6. Finally, what will be the answer there? Will it be 224? Yes, it will be 224. Now I need my answer f of 15, so I can write down the same thing as f of 15 as f of 14 plus f of 1 plus 2 into 14 into 1. So this is how much? 224. This is how much? I'm writing down only this one, so don't get confused. F of 1 is 3, 227. So 28 will be 255 finally. So my answer is root of 255 plus 1 is nothing but 256, and my answer is nothing but equal to 16. Perfectly done. So if you can frame out perfectly, and here nobody can stop you to solve the questions here. Last one, let us see the last one. The remaining questions you can do. I only left out 2 questions for you. This one. So I'll be giving you 2 minutes for this last question of this series. Try this. I'll end this. So what about this question? How to solve this? Any idea? That's an easy one, right? If any question comes from functions here, fatafat you can solve this. Done, right? So for a cubic equation f of x, f of 1 is equal to f of 2 is equal to f of 3 is equal to f of 2, it seems, and f of 4 is 14. So I'll break down this f of 4 is equal to 14. So how can I do this? F of 4, I'll break down like this. So first of all, I'll write down general equation here, f of x is equal to, so see here the format, k into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus 2. So I'll write down like this. Why I wrote like this, you will get a clarity. I'll write down f of 4 in the same format here. K into 4 minus 1 will be 3, 4 minus 2 will be 2, 4 minus 3 will be 1. So plus 2 is nothing but equal to how much? 14. Now you closely observe there, this will be k into 3 into 2 into 1 will be 6. 6k is equal to 12 and your k is equal to 2. Now why I wrote like this? Now closely observe there, if I write down 3 there, this will be how much? 3 minus 1 will be 2. 3 minus 2 will be 1. 3 minus 3 will be 0. This will be completely 0. Whatever left over 2, and I wrote down the same equation. So I have framed this equation by seeing the question thing. Done. Now k, you got your k value. Now you are asked to find it. F of 5 is equal to k into 5 minus 1 into 5 minus 2 into 5 minus 3 plus 2. So my answer will be how much? You know already k value, k into 4 into k into 3 into k into 2 plus 2, and my k value is nothing but 2. So 2 4s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 3s are 48. So f of 5 is nothing but equal to 50. And this is the equation there. So I have framed all the questions there. So do try to watch these sessions, which will be very, very helpful for you. Right? So at last, finally, what my request is, as I deal with CAT, UPSC and GATE and ESC category, if you wish me as your guide, yes, you can use my code NLN10 for plus subscription. You can use my code NLN10 for Iconic. Yes, you can use my code NLN10 for unlocking combats. Yes, you can use my code NLN10 to unlock free classes on Unacademy. And the price for plus for 12 months will be 29,205 after discount, and this is for 18 and 24 months. Coming to Iconic, it will be 45,225 after discount when you use my code NLN10 for 12 months, and this is for 18 and 24 months. Yes. And do try to join this Telegram group so that we can interact there and you can ask all your doubts and you can get the updates regarding the classes. Okay. And lastly, please do try to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and let's meet tomorrow sharp 2 p.m.
It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
where you put your knowledge to test.
and battle it out with the best.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
With detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.